In a single day, a company can lose more money than many developed countries produce in a year. Apple just experienced a real catastrophe after the iPhone 17 presentation. And you know what's most shocking? This isn't the first drop this year. Hello, this is Strifor, and now we'll tell you the story of how the world's most valuable company lost $700 billion. And what's even more important, what this means for all of us as investors and traders. Let's travel back in time. 2007, Steve Jobs takes the stage with the first iPhone. The result? Stocks soared 135% in a year. It was a revolution. But here's what's interesting. Even during the 2008 crisis, when Apple fell 60%, the company showed one of the most powerful rebounds in stock market history. And now, attention, an interesting pattern. Most Apple presentations in recent years end with stock drops on the event day. Traders even coined a special term for this, Apple presentation drop. But here's the paradox. These short-term drops often became golden opportunities for long-term investors. Over the last 15 years, the stock has grown more than 20-fold. Now to the main point, what's happening in the market today. On September 9th, the iPhone 17 presentation took place under the name awe-dropping. Everyone expected a revolution in artificial intelligence and updated Siri features. What did we get? Another iPhone evolution with a new thin iPhone Air model. The market reaction was instant and brutal. Stocks crashed 3.3% immediately after the presentation. Classic buy the rumor, sell the news scenario, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's look at the entire year 2025. April, minus $640 billion in 3 days due to Trump's trade wars. Apple's annual developer conference in June, another minus $75 billion due to delayed AI implementation in Siri. Total loss count from December peak, over $700 billion. The scale of these losses is simply colossal. These are entire fortunes that evaporated into thin air. Let's calculate fair value. For Apple to provide reasonable returns of at least 5% annually, stocks should fall to $168, and for attractive 10% to $84 per share. See the gap with current prices? Technically, Apple is now near historical highs, but balancing on critical levels. Key zones, $200, psychological barrier, and round number. A break below opens the path to serious correction. $169. Here, the market has stopped sell-off attempts several times. This is proven support. Bearish scenario, breaking the $200 level could lead to testing $169, then deeper correction to $150. Bullish scenario, bounce from current levels targeting $260 to $280 with positive AI news. Sideways trend, trading in the $200 to $240 range until serious catalysts appear. By the way, if you want to trade not only Apple but hundreds of other instruments, the Strifor platform offers over 250 assets, currencies, indices, derivatives. Create an account, try the demo, and see what you're capable of. And if you want not only to trade but also earn additional income, there's a partner program with payouts up to 60% of the spread from attracted clients. Link in the description. The main conclusion of our analysis, 2025 for Apple is definitely a time for news trading and volatility, not quiet long-term growth. For scalpers and day traders, every Apple presentation and AI news, these are your main opportunities. Prepare orders in advance. Volatility creates perfect impulses for quick profits. For medium-term positions, Apple remains a super efficient business, but high stock prices seriously limit long-term returns. Patiently wait for pullbacks to the fair zone of $168 to $200. There, the risk-reward ratio becomes truly attractive. Main rule for all trading styles: artificial intelligence and Siri features are key catalysts. Any positive AI news can dramatically reverse the entire trend in a matter of days. Apple has shown us a classic example of a paradox company. Excellent business in expensive packaging. High expectations from presentations create constant risks of buy the rumor, sell the news scenarios. But remember, it's precisely in such moments of heightened volatility that the best opportunities for experienced traders can appear. In the Strifor Telegram channel, we've prepared a gift. 10 rules from millionaires from the legendary book Market Wizards. These principles will help you think like a professional and avoid the mistakes of most market participants. Get the PDF free, link in the description. Write in the comments, how do you assess the current situation with Apple? Do you see opportunities to profit from this volatility? Like if the material was useful, subscribe to the channel for new analytical breakdowns. See you in the next episodes.